Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for another playoff weekend here in Davis, Oklahoma at Wolf Field. Wolf Field, as we get ready. The Salina Wildcats, 10-1, coming into town. Man, it's going to be a great night, and you always love late November football games.
And I'm freezing, Bob.
Listen,
it is
the
cold.
wild thing is, like, it was 75 degrees when you got here.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the sun went out and, like, the wind started howling.
Yeah.
And so I'm sure you're probably hearing it in our mics back home. But we're going to actually pause for just a second. They're going to have a prayer and the national anthem. The band actually not here yet. They're stuck by a train. Our co-commentator, Chad Fielding, also stuck by the train. So they're trying to get here. But we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back with the start of this game. We'll see you in just a minute.
Peace out.
Please pray with me. Lord, bless this game today. Keep every player safe, focused, and respectful.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we're welcome to shut the window.
Yeah. I got a little
Really,
super chilly.
I just didn't want to talk to our camera lady out here.
Oh, yeah, that's valid.
No, I'm just totally kidding. But no, we had to shut the window just to keep the wind from howling into our microphones. But Kyler, it's going to be a big game tonight. Salina, like I said, 10-1 on the season. Only lost to last year's semifinal opponent, Adair. Quarterfinal opponent, Adair last year. They're also playing tonight, so it's going to be a tough one. Look, you're already being looked at. Like, why are you up here? You're not supposed to be up here.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to be up here. But Bobby gets me.
Listen, it was a desperation move. Chad Fielding, like we said, the band was stuck by the train. Chad Fielding stuck by the train.
It wouldn't be a football night if there was not a train on the tracks.
100%.
Can't come into Davis without getting caught by that train.
So prior to the game, I got handed an updated stat sheet on the season from Dr. Mapes down there. Team rushing now 439 carries, over 3,100 yards, 44 rushing TDs, 32 of 67 for 622 passing yards with 11 TDs. Dax Owens with all of those. Total yards 3,700, averaging over 7 yards per play, averaging just under 350 yards per game. Team turnovers, he's got we've turned the ball over 8 times, but I'm going to go right down here where we've forced the turnovers at a larger number.
Yeah, way
20
larger.
turnovers. We have forced 20 turnovers, ladies and gentlemen. 6 forced fumbles. DeMoss, Hammer, Wright, Pierce, Westbury, Thompson, all on a bunch of those. 14 INTs. Stewart with 5, Bumgarner with 3, Kopenbarger, Owens, Adams with 2, Green and Thompson all with interceptions. So our defense playing lights out.
We saw that last week.
Yeah, we did. We talk about it last week. Talk about last week's game, that game against Cassidy. Davis rushing, 41 rushing attempts for 369 yards, 5 TDs. Davis, the passing attempts, 3 for 5 for 46 yards and a TD. The total yards for Davis were 415. We only turned all over the ball one time. We did have some penalties, but time of possession, we carried a lot of that for 28 minutes. Held the opponent rushing in. The Cyclones held them to under 90 yards for the game. Held the passing yards at 100 yards a game, so below 200 yards totals offense for the Cassidy Cyclones last week. I expect the defense to be ready to play ball tonight as a high-powered Salina offense is coming into town. And ladies and gentlemen, I know my cohort stepped out. Kyler stepped away as the main man. Jumped in
I don't know about that. No, not at all.
Chad Fielding joining us now. Chad, it was a little trouble you guys getting in here,
dude. How quickly
train. How quickly did you sprint in?
I can't sprint.
Oh, okay. Well,
but I walked as quickly as I could.
Yep.
Got the captains coming out tonight. We got Gage Kopenberger. We got Dax Owens and number 52, Brendan Pierce.
So we'll wait and see. We got. I'm trying to see the numbers. For the opposing team. And last week and this week, we're wearing light-colored numbers, and it's almost impossible to see from up here. So.
Oh wow, that is.
Like I can't even read the first one's number. Like I don't even.
Is that a 5?
Brogan O'Neill.
Okay. I can't see the others at all.
Yeah, like I have no idea on those others' numbers.
Well, Bobby, I would not have cut it to the wire like I did if it wasn't for this train.
The train, yeah, we talked about it. It was holding everybody up. The band is held up by the train. They're trying to get here as quickly as possible. I heard the guys in the press box talking about when the last time that we had to play the national anthem via a phone or recording, and I don't know that that's happened since I've been around. So,
yeah,
but
looks like the Wolves won and they deferred.
Now, Chad, I've heard all week long going into this game is Salina's big. I watched some of their games over the week. I think they're going to be here to play ball. You look at that young man going off the field. That is a monstrous man. There's a couple of them there going off the field as they get ready to go back into their huddle. But man, I heard this said last night at the Glow in the Dark Pep Assembly. We're already known as the Giant Killers. So
that's awesome.
Let's just go ahead and keep it rolling.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that's the Wolves' mentality tonight. But
hey, I'm going to be watching a couple other games. We've got 3 teams from our district still in the quarterfinals here.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got Holdenville, Adair, and you got Dibble, Vian.
Dibble, Vian. So we'll have to see. We'll try to keep an eye on those as much as possible. But we're actually going to do something real quick. We're going to give a quick shout out to Hunter Shepard, who posted something out for everybody to watch. We're going to play the song right now and let everybody kind of hear it and see what they think. And we're just going to go with it. So go ahead with it.
And I was Class 2A3. Wyandotte in that crowd. Huntersville.
Decades defined by November night. 7 seasons crowned in gold. A standard handed down year after year. This is Davis football. A blue blood forged in the dirt, raised by tradition and built to last.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got to play a little bit of that song there that was put out by Hunter Shepard, the guy who's been coming taking awesome photos. Shout out to him. I actually spoke to him earlier today. We're going to try to put some of our footage and things like that we've gotten over the season with that song. We'll play the full song again later during halftime, let you get the full taste of it. But it's been an awesome thing that Hunter did for Davis Wolves as he's come to a couple of games here now this season, and then of course with us at Stroud at the game against Stroud last year and the state game last year. But shout out to Hunter Shepard for doing that for the Wolves. Greatly appreciated. It's really got the fans ready to go for tonight's game. So with that being said, it's football time here in Davis, Oklahoma, Chad.
Absolutely. I'm excited. Couldn't ask for a better night. A little cool, but man, we're in November, so right?
It's what we expected, but the weird thing about it, I told this to Kyler earlier, when you got here to the game, when I got here, not you, when I got here, it was 75 degrees.
Yeah.
And then as soon as that sun started peeking down, and the wind started picking up, it just cooled off super, super quick, but it is not cooled off on the field. The Wolves are hot. They're ready to play football, and we're about to kick off right here. Tayton Stewart with a deep kick. Going to be caught just inside the 20-yard line. And he's going to be wrapped up right there. He's not going to go anywhere. So it'll be Salina Wildcat football, 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. So they're actually going to mark that at about the 21. We're going to start 1st and 10. Spreaded him out wide. Now he's going to take off and run. Picks up a pretty good gain on 1st down, about 8 yards.
O'Neal on the carry. To the 29-yard line. He left 8. 2nd and 2 from the 29.
And he gets hit in the backfield.
Great play.
Great play defensively there by the Wolves.
Looked like Peyton Westbury with the initial contact.
It's a great job. Really didn't let him get started. Makes a loss. It'll be a 3rd and about 5. Wolves going to try to set the tone here early on this 3rd and 5 for the Wildcats.
3rd and 5 from the 26.
Salina going with 2 receivers to each side. Single back. Drops back, looking to throw. Throws it across the middle, straight to the ground. That's going to bring up a 4th and 5.
Takes up 4th down. 3rd and 5 from the 26.
Wolves faithful already being loud and proud in the stands for their Wolves. A little bit of a high snap, is able to get the punt away. It's going to hit the wind and just die.
Yeah, it's going to be a short punt. Wolves are going to start in Wildcat territory, about the 48-yard line.
So, Chad, you were talking about it. I've got it up here in front of me so we can kind of keep up with that game. Of course, winner of this game will play the winner of that game.
Right, Vian
and Dibble. And Dibble took the opening kick there, so we'll be sure and stay with that one as well as we bring you guys this Davis Wolves Salina Wildcat quarterfinal game. Wolves come out, single back. Owens under center. Takes the snap, hands the ball off to Rogers. Rogers going to fight forward. Drags the guy for a couple yards. Going to pick up about 4.
We're going to mark him right about the 44, I believe.
From the 48 to the 44, gain of 4 yards, 2nd and 6.
So it's going to be 2nd and 6 from the 44-yard line. Rogers again, going to run into a pile. That's a problem that I think Salina is going to try to do all night long to deny Rogers, as they got some big guys up front. They're going to be trying to, just cram that front line, not let anybody go anywhere. And when I say big, I don't mean they're just tall. I mean, they are big, big guys on that front line for the Wildcats.
They are big guys.
Gain of a yard to the 43. Brings up third down.
Owens takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Now they're going to roll out. Got the pitch and decides to keep it. Goes forward.
Boy, he's going to be right there at the stick,
Going to
Bobby.
be right at the first down marker. We'll see what they mark him. They're going to give him the first down.
Gain of 6 yards to the 37.
Good decision by Owens to keep the ball, get around the corner, and get the gain for the first down.
Yeah, absolutely. Was able to see his little bit of a hole to cut back in the middle there. Pick up positive yardage. We're going to call offsides against Salina, so that'll move the ball forward 5 yards.
That'll make it 1st and 5. You always appreciate when you have a 1st and 5.
1st and 5 is much more manageable.
To the 32.
I think your play call expands considerably in that situation.
I hope we take a shot.
I wouldn't be opposed to it.
We got the wind to our back.
You do have the wind to your back. If you're going to throw it, this half would be the half to do it. Gibson in motion to the far side. Takes the snap. You got what you wanted right there. A little bit of a flat route there.
Good job by Jackson Wright.
Good pitch and catch between Owens and Jackson Wright. Picks up the first down.
Pass complete to 27, Jackson Wright. To the 25-yard line, gain of 7 yards on the completion.
That's exactly what they needed to do right there. Great play call. Looked like we're fixing to see a little bit of double tight formation here. 2 tight ends in.
At the 25.
Owens hands off to Rogers. Rogers bullies forward.
28, Creed Rogers.
It'll be about a 3-yard gain, bring up a 2nd and 7.
Gain of 3 yards to the 22. 2nd and 7.
Trying to get out of your way, Chad, so you got more room to move a little bit. Sorry
Yeah,
about
I
that. You got that.
I've got
pillar.
2 beams right here in the middle.
You also got a stranger right next to you. I haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah,
so.
I know. Big ugly guy.
Todd Barnett, good to have him back up in the press box with us. Owens takes the snap. He's going to keep it. He's got some open space, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to fall forward.
He's going to be all the way down to the 10-yard line.
About
Great
the
game.
10-yard line.
To the 10-yard line. Gain of 12 yards for Owens.
Clock continues to roll. 7:12 left here in the first.
First down.
Wolves being very methodical in this drive.
I've got no issue with this. You play Wolves ball, you hold it on for a lifetime and just go down the field and punch one in. Really puts the opposing team on their heels early. Owens takes the snap. Hands off to Rogers again. Rogers going to still push him forward.
Good.
He's going to get inside the 5 to around the 3, maybe even the 2. I think they're going to mark him around the 3.
28, Creed Rogers on the carry.
Far side's got him right at the 4.
They are going to call it the 4. I thought he got further than that. Again to Rogers. He's going to jump forward. They're going to say touchdown.
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 Great second effort by Rogers to get in the end zone.
Yeah, like I said, those big guys up front, they're going to try to clog that hole. And Creed just says, man, you ain't big enough yet. And I'm going through you. And gets right into the end zone. It'll be Tate and Stewart to attempt the point after.
It's going to be wide left.
No, it is good. Wow.
Man, from up here, Bobby?
It looked like it went just a beeline to the left, but he does get it through the uprights, so we'll take it. That'll put the Wolves on top 7-0. They go right down the field.
Held Salina to a 3-and-out, got the ball, went down the field, said, this is our field. We're gonna go score.
Well, you know, here's the deal: is this is the first time Salina and Davis have played. I apologize, we weren't able to get to the history from Boyd Fulton today, but and I know, Boyd, if you're out there watching, I'm gonna get a hold of you next week during the break because we need to do that live trivia for the third round.
That'd be phenomenal.
These fans are Sonic Athletes Players of the Week. Senior, number 88, Peyton Westbury. Junior, number 27, Jackson Wright. Each home game, 2 players receive a $25 gift certificate courtesy of Sonic. Congratulations.
So right before the kickoff, Chad, I'll go ahead and tell you, just like the Wolves, the Dibble Demons have drove right down the field and put up 7 on Vian.
Oh, fantastic.
Excuse me, put up 6. They got to still kick the extra point. But is Tate and Stewart now to kick off? Low liner kick, fielded at about the 35. He's going to try to get to the sideline. Ball looked like it might have come off his foot a little weird there.
Looks like they're going to have the ball right at the 45-yard line. So a little bit of that from Boyd about the Wildcats. They have a playoff record of 10 wins and 24 losses, making their 25th appearance in the playoffs. Salina is 0-4 all-time in quarterfinals and 0-3 on the road in quarterfinals and 3-17 all-time on the road in the playoffs.
Wow.
So
okay.
they don't travel well.
They do not play well on the road, and this has got to be, we talked about it last week, this is a tough place to come play, ladies and gentlemen. Hand off the number, quarterback kept it, and he gets hit.
Good job, Mr. Rushing. What a hit by Ethan Rushing. Quarterback tried to put a move on him, and he just, great stop.
I see a lot of emotions on the field. They're getting excited. They're energetic, but Rushing made the tackle and almost took out the referee as he stood up.
Yeah.
And so Coach Parker telling him, hey, chill out, stay within yourself. Don't get us a penalty, an unnecessary penalty. 3 wide to the far side, drops back, looking to throw, throws it across the middle, finds a receiver at the mid-50. The 50-yard line, ladies and gentlemen.
That is the middle of the field.
That is the middle of the field.
We got a late flag here.
Into Wolves territory, inside the 45. There is a flag down on the play.
They're going to mark it off against the Wolves. Going to be a personal foul against the Wolves. So that's going to be a big chunk of yardage for the Wildcats, forcing them down deep into Wolves territory.
I heard some of the fans asking for the officials to blow the whistle to call the player down. I think that's what happened. We got a flag for a late hit.
Yeah, okay. Wildcats with a single receiver to each side. Takes the snap, hands off. He's going to be caught right at the line of scrimmage.
Jackson Wright first in to get a hold of him. Came all the way from the backside to track that down. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 from the, what is that, Bobby, the 28?
Yeah, right at the 28. Maybe, yeah, I'm going to say it's kind of almost in between the 28 and 29, but we're going to call it the 28.
2nd and 10 for the 29.
Wildcats again with a single receiver to each side. Takes the snap, drops back, looking to throw. Throws it out. Going to be a completed pass. Then brought down after a gain of about 8, maybe 9, depending on where they mark him down. They're going to give him 9. He's going to be just outside the 20-yard line.
Bringing up a 3rd and almost 2. I've got to get to the 19 to get the first.
I think they're definitively in 4-down territory.
Oh, no doubt.
Takes the snap. He's going to run right behind his blockers. He's going to pick up the first down.
Quarterback O'Neal on the carry. Gain to the 17. 1st and 10, Salina for the Wolves.
Salina got a 1st and 10 now. The Wolves 17-yard line. Takes the snap, drops back. They're going to throw a flag. False start against the Wildcats. That'll back them up 5 yards.
On the receiver out there.
Against Salina. 5-yard penalty. Back out to the 22.
Well, so the referee who threw the flag originally signaled false start, but pointed towards the Wolves.
He was pointing towards the individual that I think
that actually committed. Okay,
yeah.
All right. So I think that's what the coaches were upset. We're like, hey, you called that against them, and they had to explain to him, no, it was on the Wildcats. So they do back him up 5 yards. Be 1st and 15 from about the 22-yard line. Double receiver to the far side. Again, drops back, throws, hit as he caught it. Not quite back to the original line of scrimmage.
I believe that was Tayton Stewart over there on the defense.
Their coach visibly upset about something. I'm not sure exactly what the call he wanted there.
2nd and 11. From the 18.
Quarterback coming in with the play.
They're going to have to hurry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They do just barely get the play off. Slings it out to the far side. He's going to try to scramble back up the middle. No good. He does pick up about 1.5 yards, maybe even 2 yards. Gets to right at the 15.
Yeah, Max Hammer was on the stop there.
So 3rd and about 9 or 8.
Man, I've never seen a coach come all the way out on the field in the playoffs.
3rd and 8 from the 15.
Drop back, looking to throw. Floats it across, complete. That's going to be a touchdown.
Touchdown, Salina. A 15-yard touchdown pass.
Salina now to attempt the point after.
Into the extra point, 7, Wheeler.
Kick is up.
The kick is up.
No good. Wide right. So that'll leave the Wolves with a 1-point lead with 1:54 to go in the first quarter, 7-6. So, and just like Salina, Chad, you know the young man. I know you've had conversations with him.
Mason Wright.
Mason Wright, the running back for Vian. He just broke one for about 65, 70 yards. I couldn't see exactly how far it was, but it was a long ways, and took that one to the house. So they're making that a ball game out there.
Very talented young man, and very much a gentleman, too. Had a good conversation with him. Salina. Second season that Salina
If you have that ticket number, please come to the press box.
has made the playoffs, and they have an 18-6 record over the last 2 years. So,
yeah, I mean they're a good football team. They're big. We knew they were going to come and try to have their way. They do like to throw the ball, as a lot of schools in their district do.
their only loss is to Adair.
Yeah, both teams which throw the ball.
37-22, I think, was the score of that game. So, they're a quality football team. They're going to give the Wolves everything they want and more tonight, but I have no doubt the Wolves will come out on top.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, if you're watching from Salina, we're glad to have each and every one of you. We just want you to understand this is a biased broadcast. This is completely produced by the student body at Davis Public Schools, Davis High School. We are just the talking heads that get to do this on Friday night. So, quick kick there by the Salina Wildcats. Davis just going to fall on it, not risk anything. Smart move there.
Number 7, Nick Pruitt.
Nick Pruitt dove on that ball. Wolf offense will get their second opportunity of the night to take the field.
Going to be 1st and 10 for the Wolves from about the 28-yard line.
At the 28.
Quarterback keeper up the middle. He's going to pick up 2, maybe 3.
Bobby, I want to say a train finally cleared the tracks because there are a lot of vehicles coming in.
They're starting to pull in.
Yeah.
I hear a couple of people talking. They're trying to get the band in here.
8 and 3. 2nd and 7 from the 31.
Westbury in motion for the Wolves. Owens takes the snap, makes the pitch to Rogers. Rogers going to try to get out to the outside. He's going to get there. He's going to make a cutback, still running over people. Picks up quite a bit, plus the first down plus quite a bit. Gets near to midfield.
Tackle for Salina, number 2. Connor Hess.
Good pitch and run there by Owens and Rogers. Owens recognized that the defensive man was keying on him, so he made the pitch out to the outside, and Rogers doing a good job by getting to the sideline and upfield. Laxton in motion now. Owens takes the snap, looking to throw the ball down the field. Has a man. He's open.
He's going to have to go get it.
Pass is incomplete.
Wind got it. Owens laid it right in there. The wind moved it about another foot, just off the fingertips of Bumgarner.
Just out of his reach. Great play call. Salina never really saw that coming, and Bumgarner had nobody within 5 yards of him. I like the shot you take there on 1st down. Really kind of forces Salina to get out of the box.
Right.
2nd and 10 for the 48.
Tatum in motion. Owens takes the snap, makes the pitch to Stewart. Stewart's going to cut upfield. Goes out of bounds across midfield. Going to be a flag down, though.
Flag down on the play.
Is that a chop block? Is that what that is against the Wolves?
Yep.
block. Illegal block below waist. It's the Wolves.
So puts the
Back up to the 33.
Wolves
Second
back
and 25.
back in their deep in their own territory, or not deep in their own territory, but well across back into their own territory.
Puts them all the way back to the 33. They've got to get to the 42.
42
It's almost
of the
second and
Wildcats.
29.
I think they've got it listed as 28 up there, maybe. Owens takes a snap, drops back, looking for somebody, finds somebody across the middle. Slipped on the ground. Did Pruitt.
Nick Pruitt brings up third down. Again, fans, we're looking for 180-3856. 180-3856.
Laxton in motion. Takes a snap. Owens looking to throw the ball downfield. Does throw it down.
Pass is incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
So it looks like the Salina Wildcats are going to hold the Wolves right here, force them to punt.
Punting for the Wolves, number 6, Peyton Stewart.
Good
Stewart
punt.
does get the punt away. It's going to be a good punt. Roll down deep into the... Man, what a punt. Actually pins them back inside their own 10-yard line.
Yeah, phenomenal. So each defense has gotten a offensive stop now. But, Bobby, I got to be honest, Davis kind of stopped themselves on that drive.
The one penalty really kind of set them behind the 8-ball there.
Yeah. First and 10 went for the downfield pass. Then second down got the penalty, set them back, and they just weren't able to recover from that second and 29.
And you know, when you're into November, you've got to play smart ball. Got to lower those penalties and really just kind of not put yourself in situations like that. So hopefully the Wolves are able to clean that up. Snap by the Wildcats. He's going to try to break through. Picks up a couple yards, but then stopped. That'll take us into the second quarter, ladies and gentlemen.
That's the end of the first quarter.
I don't know, Bobby. Is this a defensive game or an offensive game?
Well, we've seen 2 first drive touchdowns and now a second drive stop. We'll see if the Wolves can, flip their defense over and get a stop here. You just never know, really. But super fast first quarter.
Even with all the passing by Salina.
Yeah, even with all the passing, been pretty quick. So I'll be honest, that caught my eye on I'm watching the Vian and Dibble game to try to keep up with that as much as possible. Vian was just forced to punt with about a minute to go in the first quarter, and it was about a 10-yard punt.
Oh, wow.
He punted it straight up and the wind pushed it right back at him.
Winning ticket number.
Dibble's going to have a short field.
3618. 180-3618. If you have that ticket number, please go to the press box. $50 cash, courtesy of Daffodil Eye. Second and 7, number 13.
Second and 7 for Dibble from their own 18-yard line. Quarterback back, looking to pass, looking to go deep.
They're going to toss a flag deep.
I didn't see any contact. The receiver fell himself. Tayton jumped well behind him. No contact whatsoever. So that's just another one of those penalties.
They are going to call it pass interference against the Wolves. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I tend to, not try to get too involved in that, but I do not feel like there was a pass interference on that call. So that'll move the ball out to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 for the Wildcats.
First and 10, Salina, from the 28.
Going to draw back. No, he's going to take it right up the
That's going to be
middle.
a draw. Could be a 9-yard gain for him.
O'Neal. After the 36. Second and 2 from the 36.
Salina coming out with trips to the far side. Play clock got down to 1. Forced Salina to have to take a timeout.
We have a winner of the $50 cash, courtesy of Daffodil Isle. Tonight's winner is Kelly Brushfield. She's proud aunt of number 5, Gage Kopenbarger. Oh, 3896. 180-3896. And you have that ticket number. Please come to the press box.
Again, shout out to all 725 people we got watching with us tonight. Glad to have each and every one of you. Drops back, does Salina, throws, caught.
Pass is complete to 2. Connor Hess.
Be about the 45-yard line.
After the 45. First down, Salina. First and 10 for the 45.
Takes the snap, rolls to the far side. Looking to throw. Nearly picked off. Also a flag down. Going to be a hold against Salina.
Yeah, I'd say back him up. That'll take the ball all the way back to the 35-yard line. Bring up first and 20 for Salina.
Against Salina. Back up to the 35. Still first down. First and 20 from the 25, from the 35, from the 35.
Takes the snap, drops back. Looking to throw the ball downfield. Does find a man right at midfield. Gets shoved out of bounds.
Pass is complete to 2, Connor Hess.
Going to be taken out about the 48-yard line.
Going to bring up a second and 7.
Second down. 7 from the 48.
Takes back now. He's going to take off running up the middle. He's got some space. He's going to get to the sideline, cross into Davis territory.
That'll be a first down for the Wildcats.
Number 5, O'Neal on the carry.
Bobby, the Wolves are playing in their 161st playoff game tonight.
Wow.
That is a mind-blowing statistic. And their 84th playoff game. Home playoff game.
Yeah, that's just nuts. Yeah, okay. Not playoff game.
Yeah,
Home playoff game, which is crazy. Dibble to take the snap. Or excuse me.
Salina
to take the snap.
Right up the middle. Going to be about a 4 or 5 yard gain.
A gain to the 31. Gain of 5. 6. 2nd and 4 on the 31.
Takes the snap, hands off.
It'll be another first down for Salina.
A gain to the 25. Gain of 6 yards. First and 10, Salina for the Wolves, 25.
Drops back now. He's going to take off.
Number 5, O'Neal.
Going to bring up a 2nd and 2. Ball's going to be inside the red zone down to the Davis 17-yard line. 8:35 to go here in the first half of football. Defense stepped up in a big way there. Good stop on 2nd down.
I see the crowd starting to cheer as the band finally was able to get around the train, trying to make their way into the game.
Good defensive stop, I thought, Bobby, but he picked up enough for first, so it's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line with 7:55 to go.
With fans, let's welcome to Wolftown, the pride of the Arbuckle. First and 10 at the 14.
Takes the snap. He's going to take off running. He's got nowhere to go. They're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage.
And bring up a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 from the 14.
Something we'll have to see if it comes into play later, Chad, is, you look at Davis's sidelines, they can have considerably more students or more guys on the sidelines than Salina appears to have. Salina with trips to the far side, single receiver to the near side, drops back, looking to throw, looking for somebody down in the end zone, fires, little dump route. Picks up a couple.
Going to get him down to the 10-yard line. Going to bring up a 3rd and 7.
Brings up third down.
You know, one thing about Salina, Bobby, you talking about how many players they have on the sideline. They have not been in a single slugfest this entire season except for the 8-air game.
Except for the 8-air game, yeah.
Whereas the Wolves have had a number of them.
Yeah, we start our season with 3 of them. We play up a class.
Yep.
You know, so actually
And
2
then-
classes if you want to get technical about it.
And then you add in their Dibble, you add in their Holdenville. They played some tough games.
Yep. Big third down here for the Wolves. Drops back, looking to throw. Throws it. They're going to say he was out of bounds around the 2-yard line.
There on defense, 0, Grayson Rumgarner.
So it's going to be, it was enough to pick up a first down. So it'll be first and goal from about the 2, maybe even the 1. Trying to see where they're
Looks
spot
like
the ball.
yard markers on the 2. A down marker, sorry.
Yep.
First and goal, Salina at the 2-yard line.
Salina with a receiver to each side, hands the ball off. He jumps. He got in. That's a touchdown, Salina.
Salina.
I'd look for Salina to go for 2 here, Bobby.
Yeah, you would think they would. Try to make it a 7-point game.
Salina lining up.
Trips to the far side. Looking to throw. Rolls that way. He's not going to get
No.
there.
The conversion is liberal.
Good defense by the cornerback over there because the quarterback tried to entice him to come up and get him to leave the receiver open
Well,
behind him.
That's what we gave up the touchdown down here.
Yeah.
You know, so great job by recognizing that play coming at him again, not getting sucked in or baited into that.
Yep.
And
Rest of the
stayed at home.
defense
Yep.
came over and
Allowed him to help out and make the tackle. So.
Yep.
So it is 5:48, I believe is what it says on
Yep.
the scoreboard clock to go in the first half.
And again, I don't think the Wolves are being stopped by the Salina defense as much as they were stopped by their penalty.
Yeah.
They've only had the ball 2 times. This next time they get the ball will be their 3rd possession of the half.
Yeah, well, and that's wild, but just because I feel like these first half has flown by.
Yeah.
But
Salina's had 3 possessions. Davis is about to get their 3rd possession. A lot of good, hard-nosed football.
a half of football and only 4 possessions thus far.
Yeah.
Or I guess 5 possessions so far.
03904. Assigned team football donated by Outdoor Solutions here in Davis.
Is that 5 possessions?
Yeah, that was their 3rd.
Was it? Okay.
Back deep for the Wolves.
Oh, because the first one we held them. That's
Right.
right. That's right.
To the near side.
I was second guessing myself. So line of the kick. Fielded. He's
Oh,
going
he's on his feet.
He's still up. He's going to get to midfield. We'll see where they mark him.
They're going to have him out before midfield. He's going to be back around the 47.
Okay. Still right there. Good return there by
It was number 10, Braxton.
Braxton Thompson. Okay.
Whistle start.
You know, the funniest thing is if we ever miss anybody or miss a number or get one wrong, I promise you the boys are going to let me know like tomorrow morning.
100%.
Yeah, like I find out.
Even on Saturday, right?
Yeah, I almost inherently find out immediately. So, yeah. Owens to take the snap. Keeps it. He's going to try to get to the edge. Got some blockers out in front. He's going to get across midfield. Still going. Going to go out of bounds around the 41-yard line of the Wildcats.
Going to be a 1st and 10 from the Wildcat 39-yard line. Good job by Dax. And I will tell you, Bobby, this is probably the first week that I would tell you the outside is the weak spot.
Okay.
The reason being, they've got these big down linemen, and it's going to be hard to do anything up the middle, but there's room to get around the end.
Yeah, and we've done it a few times already. McDonald in the backfield. Owens to take the snap. Hands to McDonald. McDonald pushing forward.
Number 1, Jacoby McDonald on the field.
McDonald, such a difference from Rogers as far as how he runs and how he gets through a hole.
Yep.
Both very effective.
It's one heck of a 1-2 punch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Owens takes the snap, keeps it on this one. Tries to get to the edge, just like you said, Chad. Does pick up the first down. Or they're going to mark him right at the marker. We'll see what they say. They're going to give him the first down.
Number 38 to the 31. Even 7.
It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. 4:30 to go here in the first half of the game. Wolves in the double tight end formation.
Rushing in motion to the far side. Owens takes the snap, hands the ball. McDonald. He's going to fall forward for a gain of about 4.
And they had him wrapped up right there at the line, but he was able to get loose and pick up a few yards.
Gain of 4 yards to the 27. 2nd and 6.
Rushing in motion again. Takes the snap. He's going to keep. He's going to fall forward for a pickup of about 3 more. Should bring up a 3rd and about 3. Chad, just like that, our chat letting us know that was actually not Thompson that returned. That was Baumgartner. It was Baumgartner on the return.
24.
I could have swore number 10 had the ball in his hands. Okay.
Hey, look.
I look forward to going back and watching the replay.
Yeah, I'll have to check that one out.
We got a flag. Sideline warning.
Flag down.
Sideline warning against the Wildcats.
Sideline warning against Salina.
We now under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, now looking to get rid of it. He's going to cut back and go the other way. He's going to get out to the sideline, pick up a first down, and go out of bounds.
Good play by Owens, pick up the first.
A good play by Owens, recognized he wasn't going to have much room to throw it. Nobody to get rid of the ball too open, so he was able to cut back. Really, in a lot of those situations, kudos to the linemen, because a lot of times you see the hold calls, the blocking the back calls on those situations. Linemen did a good job in not committing those fouls there, allowing Owens to get across the first down marker.
Well, I got to say, Salina did a good job. That was a 3rd and 3. Everybody in the stadium was expecting run. Their secondary did a good job.
Yep. Owens takes a snap. Option look. He's going to keep it. He's just going to hold on to the ball and try to fall forward for some yards. I think he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 for the 19.
Right at 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Wolves with the ball inside the red zone, 2nd down.
Owens makes the pitch. McDonald.
They're going to give him forward progress down to the 14-yard line. That'll bring up a 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6.
Again, I'm just kind of watching the chat. I see we have quite a few Salina fans in. We're 820 people watching with us now. Thank you to each and every one of you for joining us. We will do our best to bring you as unbiased broadcast as we can, but we are...
hey, you do that, I'm not. I'm a Wolf fan.
We are Wolf fans. Both of us had sons who graduated here last year. My daughter's still a part of the school. I work at the school, but I get to teach this broadcasting class. It is completely done by students, so just try to be mindful of that, and but we'll try to bring you the best broadcast we possibly can.
Timeout by the Wolves with 1:14 to go here in the first half. Looking at a 3rd and, man, that's a long 5, Bobby. Definitely in 4-down territory.
Yeah, definitely 4-down territory. 1:14 to go in the half. We do get the ball back coming out. So we'll see what the Wolves elect to do here. I don't think you have to dig so deep. You don't have to get it all right here.
No, we get the ball coming out of half, so.
Yep. We got some people, a lot of the people chiming in from Salina. They understand that we're going to be a little broad. And then we got a couple of Arbuckle people that know, be biased. So, we try to do the best we can. We want to be respectful of all the teams out there. We know everybody worked real hard to get here, and we love doing this. So
Wolves line up, double tight formation.
Laxton in motion.
Oh, Laxton wide open over there by himself in the flat.
Brings up 4th down. Fourth and 5 for the 14.
It'll be 4th and 5 for the Wolves. Owens takes the snap. Looking to do something.
Nobody out there.
He's still moving around. Got some space. Finds it. Throws it towards the end zone. Caught. Touchdown.
Number 24, Levi Laxton with a touchdown catch. Boyd Laxton and Gibson
almost took each other out.
They did take each other out, but kudos to Laxton for holding on to the ball. And good job to Owens, man. He scrambled around. Good job to the lineman who didn't get a holding call. He had an eternity back there. Some guys were able to find a little narrow opening, and then they didn't just wait on the ball to come to them. They were both going for it.
They were both going to be determined to bring that ball down in the end zone, thankfully, Laxton was able to do it and get the score for the Wolves with 1:04 to go in the first half. I believe there was a timeout called by the Wolves.
Yeah, they took a timeout. They're talking about it. again, our snapper is one of our receivers.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if he was out there running around trying to get it open, he was probably a little bit out of breath.
We have a winner in the signed team football donated by Arbuckle Family Health. Tonight's
So again, Bobby, that just that affirms what I said earlier. The Wolves haven't been stopped by Salina. The Wolves have stopped themselves when they had the ball.
Which fans, hang on to your ticket.
Wolves place the ball on the far hash. Looks like they're going to line up and go for two. They're up by one as it is.
With a 2-point conversion.
I'm going to say incomplete. It's no good. I do want to mention out there, I did see a comment scroll across. I've already taken it out of the chat. Please, we do not want to allow any form of profanity or anything like that in the chat. So please do your best to refrain from that. We don't like kicking people out of the chat. We don't like banning people, but we have had to do it before, so I will do it if I have to, but I don't like to, so please try to refrain from that.
So with 1:04 to go here in the game, not in the game, in the first half of the game, it is Wolves 13, Salina Wildcats 12. Wolves will line up here and kick it off. Good news is, Bobby, Wolves get the ball when we come out from half.
Wolves get the ball. I feel like now the band's here. I feel like a lot of fans came in at the same time. So I finally feel like we're at a traditional Davis football game now.
Right.
It took us
Got
a
a
little
full
bit to get
stadium.
there. Yeah, got a full stadium. So. So Vian pulling away from Dibble now, 21-7.
What's that Holdenville Adair game?
Holdenville trailing at Adair 20-8.
Tough place to play.
Wyandotte giving a game at Stroud 21-14. Stroud on top by 7 there. So
okay.
Taking off for the Davis Road, number 6, Peyton Stewart.
Peyton Stewart the kick. Line drive kick.
Oh, he saved us a flag.
Yeah. Okay.
If he had let that go, Bobby, they'd be up at the 35. As it is, they're going to be right at the 12-yard line, I believe. Good job by the Wildcat to track it down and get a hold on it, but really puts his team back in the hole.
Yeah,
if he had let it go.
I would imagine his coach is probably talking to him about that. Hey, you let that go. But you're in the heat of the moment. You can't blame the kid for just trying to make the grab. Wildcat starting 1st and 10. He keeps the ball, tucks it and runs.
Kopenbarger with the stop.
I was going to say, is that Kopenbarger with the stop there? Pick up about 7 yards for the Wildcats.
Number 5, Gage Kopenbarger.
$35 seconds to go on the clock.
Out to the 19, 2nd and 3.
Somebody needs to be playing center field right now.
Handoff.
They're going to stay with the run game.
He's going to pick up a 1st down plus some. Gets across the 30 to about the 33, maybe the 34.
14 ticks on the clock. As soon as they get it down and get it marked.
He does get to about the 33-yard line.
Official already signaled for the clock to start. They're going to go in.
They're going to go into halftime.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go into halftime. Late November football, 13-12. Close game, just like we all expected. Salina's coming in here off a really good season, 10-1. Only lost to Adair. Wolves, dropped that one to Dibble,
right.
but in district play, but fought back to get to this point. So, ended up winning their district. So two really good football teams battling out right here to go on to that third round. Not on Thanksgiving weekend, though.
Oh, wow.
The first weekend in December. So with that being said, we're going to actually play that music song from Hunter Shepherd that we were going to talk about earlier.
Okay.
Played a little bit of. We're going to go ahead and play that again and show our sponsors. We couldn't do it without each and every one of those sponsors. We thank you for all that. And we'll be back here in just a little bit. We'll bring you on the second half. We'll see y'all then.
Crowds fall silent as the moment thickens every night to now. The fire never dies, it ain't just a program, it's a bloodline. Cold wind hits, pressure climbs. When the wolves start moving, you're running out of time. We are the wolves, blue blood battle made, decades of warriors carved into our name. Lights burn bright, late November skies. We don't back down, we were built to rise. History echoes every time we collide. Another November, another team denied. We are the wolves, tradition as our guide, and tonight we rise. 13 semis etched into our skin. 7 gold seasons where the legacy begins. Red and black heartbeat, steady in our stride. Every child grows up with the standard inside. State lines shake when Davis arrives. Bring everything you have or you won't survive. This cold playoff air is the breath we breathe, made for the moments where champions bleed. Crowd stand still, heartbeat climbs. The wolves hit the field and it's hunting time. 50 years of footsteps echo loud on this ground. Every senior knows the weight of holding the crown. This isn't just a season, it's the past, the pride, the fight. Every wolf who came before is standing with us tonight. We are the wolves, blue blood battle made, decades of legends living through our name. Thunder rolls loud when the lights align. We don't break down, we were built to climb. History echoes every time we collide. Another November, another team denied. This is our moment, our legacy, our fight. We are the wolves, and tonight we rise. We rise. 5 decades strong, 7 titles deep. Davis doesn't rebuild, Davis repeats.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for second half of playoff football, week 2 here at Wolf Field. The Salina Wildcats coming to town against the Davis Wolves. Wolves going into the second half on top by 1. We got a barn burner here in Davis, Oklahoma tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Chad, what do you think about the second half? What do you want to see?
Oh, man. I don't want to see the Wolves do anything different offensively other than not commit a penalty that kills the drive. Because when they're not doing that, they're moving the ball, they're having success. Defensively, they're going to have to get a stop. Salina had 3 possessions in the first, 4 possessions if you count that last couple of plays.
Right.
They scored on 2 of those. If the Wolves can stop them just once.
Yeah.
And they go, the entire distance every time, we'll be good. But I think outside is going to be where the weakness is. And if we start going outside with runs, quick outs, that's going to open up the middle for later on. I'm with you. They don't have as many on the sideline as Davis does. And as I mentioned earlier, they haven't been in the slugfest that Davis has been in through the season.
Outside of the one game that they played with Adair, I don't feel like Salina, and I mean, if you're a Salina fan and you're watching at home with us, we don't mean this disrespectfully.
No, I mean, their scores 48-0, 48-6, 49-12, 55-7, 56-25, 42-13. They did have a tight game against Kansas, 15-9, but then it was 50-14 and 53-6. And then they beat Antlers last week, 48-12. That's theirs. You go to ours, we had Pauls Valley, 27-0. Then we had Sulphur, lost 34-14. Had the overtime with Plainview, beat them. Overtime with Dibble, lost. And then we had the Holdenville game there. So, I mean, there's just a difference in those opponents. And again, we've got 3 teams from our district still in the playoffs, Bobby.
Yes, we do. Now, I will say that I didn't know this until Mr. Mapes told me. There are 3 teams from Salina's district still in the playoffs as well. I didn't realize that Adair, Salina, and Wyandotte are all in the same district. So
it speaks to the strength of both of those districts.
Yeah. So I always say, if you're listening, spread the wealth, man. But because you got some really good teams still playing football. Yeah.
What do you want to see this second half, Bobby?
I'm right there with you, Chad. I want to see less mental mistakes. We had a couple of big penalties there that hurt us. That one just absolutely destroyed, was just put that first or second drive to a complete halt. So want to see those be as minimal as possible. And then I want to continue, like you said, to see the defense get a stop. I want us to continue the fight. We know that we do have a lot of guys on our sideline. We know that works to our advantage in a lot of games because we put next guy in, and we tend to wear teams down. I would love to see that go on the defensive side of the ball, us to start to wear their offense down, their offensive line, and maybe make some stops there. I think we're going to have to contain that quarterback.
Yeah.
He's done a great job throwing the ball. Also shows he's got some wheels on underneath him, so he
he's
can get
dangerous
upfield when he needs to. So those are the things I want to see in the second half, but I want to see us get out of this game with a win and move on to that round 3, that semifinal game, be it a neutral site. We'll have to see who our opponent's going to be. Dibble and Vian playing right now at Vian. Dibble trailing in that game 21-7. Of course, on the other side, Holdenville making it a game up there at Adair, 20-14 right now. They're getting ready to come out of half as well. So as we get ready for the kickoff right here, Wildcats set up to kick. High kick. Going to be caught around the 20.
Bumgarner has it.
Bumgarner does have it. He's going to be,
still on his feet.
They thought it had
still
him
on
right
his
up.
feet. Still on his feet. Great return.
Great return. Fought through a couple of tackles. The one thing I would say is that last guy that he had to beat, I would have loved to see him come back towards the middle because I think he had a ton of blockers and a ton of room on this side. But he does get near midfield around the 47-yard line on that return.
Wolves have it, first and 10 at the 48.
Somebody asking for the Wolves record. I believe it's 9-2.
That's correct.
10-2 after the win last week.
Yeah.
Owens takes a snap, hands to Rogers. Rogers falls forward for about 3.
28, Reed Rogers on the carry. Gain of 3 yards into Salina territory at the 49. 2nd and 7.
With a win tonight, we'll have 10 wins, Bobby.
With a win tonight, we'll have 10. Okay.
We're at 9-2 right now.
All right, so 9-2 thus far.
True wishbone formation for the Wolves.
Handoff. Defended well by the Wildcats there. He's going to lose about a yard.
Loss of a yard on the play. Back to the 50-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Going to bring up a long 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8 from the 50.
Ball right at midfield.
Again, the traditional wishbone look for the Wolves. Owens going to keep it. Again, defended well by the Wildcats.
Dax Owens on the carry. No gain on the play.
Going to bring up a 4th and 8 from midfield. Looks like the Wolves are going to send on the punt team.
Punting for the Wolves, number 6, Peyton Stewart.
Tatum Stewart to punt the ball away. High punt. It's going to bounce around the 24-yard line. Be touched dead there by number 24.
All right, Wolves need to get a stop, same way Salina did. Going to have Westbury, Dudley, and Gibson up front. Backers are going to be Wright, Rogers, Pierce, and Hammer.
We're still looking for that number, 180-3697.
Wildcats starting 1st and 10 from the 24. Looking to throw. He's going to throw the ball deep downfield. He's got a man.
No, he
overthrows him.
Pass is incomplete. Second and 10 for the 24.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 24 for the Wildcats.
Got a
Play is stopped.
timeout by the Wildcats.
Timeout, Salina.
Timeout, Salina.
All right, Woods fans, we're going to draw another number on that $50 spouse, courtesy of Stevie Lane Company.
Again, shout out to all 855 people we got watching with us tonight. We're glad to have each and every one of you. And we know there's some Salina fans in the broadcast. We're glad to have you guys. We're glad to present that to you. It's a pretty good travel distance up there. You know, we had to make that trip. We had to make that trip to Adair last year, so we get it. It's a long ways.
Salina averaging 44.18 points per game and averaging giving up 12 points a game.
Takes a snap. He's going to take off and run. Defended well by the Wolves. He's going to pick up maybe a yard. That'll be 3rd and about 9.
Gain of a yard to the 25.
Wolves are averaging right at 37.8 points a game and giving up 14. So both of these teams had very good years offensively, and then defensively, they've been hard to score against.
3rd and 9 from the 25.
3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far.
Drops back, looking to throw. Not really anywhere to go. He's going to try to scramble a little bit. Has to throw the ball away.
Good job by Westbury.
Good job by Westbury. Had that quarterback running for his life.
Yep. So the Wolves do exactly what they need to. Hold Salina, and now Salina will have to punt.
Yep.
Both teams with their opening possessions have been 3 and out in this second half. 8:45 to go here in the 3rd. We got a flag.
Is a flag down?
They're going to call a false start against Salina.
I think the long snapper moved the ball.
Illegal procedure. False start against Salina. 5-yard penalty. Back up to the 20.
Punt is away.
Good punt.
Bounce across midfield. Rolls a little further.
Punt is down to the 34.
Going to be down at the 34-yard line of the Wolves. I see the Martins and Sons are watching from Joplin, Missouri.
Here come the Wolves in a double tight formation.
Owens takes the snap, fakes the handoff, breaks out to the outside. He's going to keep the ball, get upfield. Runs over his secondary. Picks up a first down. Good run there by Dax. Looked like the defense was kind of keying on Rogers there in the middle.
Yeah, and when they're gonna stack their linebackers in that tight, right behind the line, that's when you go outside, because those linebackers can't come laterally. They get choked up in that traffic. So keep moving outside.
Snap. He's going to run the same play. Makes the pitch. The ball's on the ground. It's going to be picked up by Salina.
Recovered by Salina.
That's a first turnover of the night, I believe, by either team.
It is the first turnover of the night.
Number 55, Williamson, recovering it for...
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats from the 44-yard or 43-yard line, excuse me. On the Wolves side of the field. Wolves defense going to have to stand tall here. Handoff. Good 8-yard run there, 9-yard run by the Wildcats.
From the 43 to the 34. Gain of 9, 2nd and 1 from the Wolves, 34.
Handoff. Good job defended by the Wolves there. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, but
Mr. Adams with the tackle.
Gage Adams.
Now for the Wolves, number 12, Gage Adams. On the carry, number 12, Hawk for Salina.
Bringing up a 3rd and 1 from right at the 35-yard line.
We've got 3rd down. 3rd and 2 from the 25.
Takes the snap. Handoff. He's going to pick up the first down.
Gain to the 29. Gain of 6 yards. Picks up a first down for Salina. 1st and 10 at the Wolves 29.
Ball's out, ball's out. Wolf's got it. Wolf ball, Wolf ball. Oh, throw a flag, man.
Recovered by the Wolves. Number 2, Matt Hammer on the recovery.
We're going to throw a little commercial up here. We had a Salina player down on the field, but he was able to get up and make his way off the field. We try not to show players as they're injured down on the field. We want nobody to get hurt in these games. We love good, hardy football. So, Chad, I have to call out this comment on here. Somebody who's watching said, "Man, I'm sorry. I thought this was watching my alma mater from California. Might as well keep watching it because it's a good game." So we're glad to have you, man. Owens takes the snap, hands the ball off to Rogers. Rogers with a big run.
Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
Rogers on the carry.
Rogers with a great gain all the way to 43-yard line. Both teams opening drives here in the 3rd have had turnovers.
Yep.
First Davis, then Salina.
Well, they both had stops and then turnovers,
Yeah.
so their second ones, yeah.
McDonald up the middle, maybe for one.
Jacoby McDonald. Gain of a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
4 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the 3rd period. Wolves still up 13-12.
We have a winner of the $50 cash, courtesy of Stevie Lane Company. Tonight's winner, Tyler Summers. Congratulations.
Wolves staying with that double tight end formation.
Owens going to try to get to the outside. Makes a man miss, cuts back
Good
toward the middle.
cutback.
Still going.
Number 4, Owens on the carry.
We get over into the Wildcat territory. Just over 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
Gain of 19
Wolves
yards.
onto the Salina side of the field.
And it's another Wolves. First down. 1st and 10 to this line of 37.
Takes the snap, hands off.
Number 9,
Minimal gain that time.
Going to give him a half a yard maybe. Going to bring up a 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 37.
Clock continues to roll. 3:30 to go here in the third. Wolves looking at a 2nd and 9 from the Wildcat 36-yard line, 37.
Takes the snap. He's rolling out to the far side, trying to make a man miss, but Wildcats were able to get in the backfield there, blow that play up before it got started. Goes back to the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 3rd and 10.
Lost back to the 37. Brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 10 from the 37.
Number 12 for Salina has made those last 2 plays, doing a good job out there in that edge position, maybe outside linebacker.
Yeah, I mean, he just comes off the line super quick, gets around the edge, and is there waiting on Owens. And so Owens looking to get the ball downfield, does throw it downfield, got a man. That is incomplete. Intended receiver was Tayton Stewart.
Brings up 4th down. 4th and 10. From the 37.
Looks like the Wolves are going to punt it and pin them deep.
Stewart having to rush out and punt.
Throw the flag! Throw the flag!
There is a flag.
There it is. That's going to be too many men on the field.
So that'll be now. It'll still be a 4th and 5.
Yeah.
Flag down on the play.
Two flags.
I assume they're both for the same penalty,
Yeah.
probably.
We're going to decline it and take it where the ball was down.
The ball was down deep in their territory. It would only give you a 4th and 5.
Yeah, it's going to be down right at the 3, I believe.
Penalty is declined.
That'll put Salina deep in their own territory. So you called it, Chad, earlier, going to go from an offensive scoring to flipping to a defensive game, and that's exactly what it's been this entire third quarter. Couple of turnovers, one by each team, some defensive stops.
Gibson, Dudley, and Lewis, the law firm, up front for the Wolves.
2 wide receivers to each side. Handoff.
Good stop.
It was 28 Rogers and Max Hammer both there on that play.
He's going to get right back to the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 from the 3.
Takes the snap, deep in his own end zone, looking to throw the ball downfield. Nobody to go to. He's running. He's going to try to get out to the edge. There's going to be a flag.
Hold.
Number 5, O'Neal on the carry. There's a flag down on the play.
Coach Parker calling that should be a safety. I'm not sure what he's. So the penalty going to be half the distance. So about a yard.
Yeah.
Half the distance, here we go. Still second down.
Ball right at the 1.5 yard line.
From the 2.
Salina coming out. 2 receivers to each side. Single back. Shotgun formation.
Takes the snap. Hands off. He's going to be
Got him
stopped right
riled up
there.
again.
They're going to give him forward progress.
That's going to bring up a long 3rd down.
Again, I just want to point out in the chat, we are not going to tolerate any kind of bad mouthing of either team. So if you see your comment gets removed, we're trying to monitor that as much as we can. Please refrain from talking about other players.
Single receiver each side. Well, no, they had 2 far, 1 to the near. Looking to throw here. Going to be complete to number 1. He's going to make a few yards after the play. Going to be all the way up to about the 17-yard line with a 1st down for Salina.
Pass is complete to 1. Clifford.
Ball's going to be marked right at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10, Salina with 26 seconds to go here in the 3rd period. They're going to have to run a play. Play clock's at 19. Game clock's at 18.
So the play clock's about 1 second underneath the clock.
Two receivers to the far side, single back, shotgun. Oh, false start. That's going to stop it with 3 seconds to go. Going to back them up. They'll be 1st and 15.
Back out to the 13.
That is going to be the end of the 3rd. We're going to the 4th. Score, Wolves 13, Salina Wildcats 12.
Nobody added to their points the 3rd quarter, defensive 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
Like we said, a couple of turnovers by each team. But hey, we are thankful to the over 1,000 people we have watching with us now.
That's phenomenal, Bobby.
It's awesome to have that many people with us tonight. We're glad. Again, I do want to reiterate, this is a student-run broadcast. We just get to be the talking heads on here, Chad. So camera operators, camera producers, graphics, everything is done by kids other than us. But also on the field, these are student athletes on the field. So if we will not tolerate any form of disrespect in the comments by either team about either team. So please be mindful of that. I don't want to have to use the ban if I don't have to, but I will do it if I need it to.
So quick update on some 2A2 football scores. Holdenville 14, Adair 20 in the 4th. Stroud well in front of Wyandotte 34-14, and Vian holding on to a 21-7 lead in that game. Look at some looking at Wynnewood and Pawhuska. That game, Pawhuska 22, Wynnewood 14. Here we go. 12 minutes to go in this game, Bobby.
That's what it's all about, Chad. 4th quarter football in November. Throws it out to the wing. That's incomplete. So that'll be a 2nd and 15.
Intended for 1. 2nd and 15 from the 13.
We're going to have not sure what's going on here. White hat is coming over towards the Davis sideline.
Were they telling our band
Not to play.
when they have the ball in front of the our end? I believe is the rule. Yeah. So they were telling our band they needed to be quiet, or you don't have to be quiet. You just can't play.
Don't play.
Yep.
Second.
Takes the snap, drops back, looking to throw. He's going to take off on the run. Still behind the line, looking to throw the ball. Does just kind of throw it up, but goes out of bounds.
Pass is incomplete.
Going to bring up a 3rd and 15, Bobby.
Third and 15, deep in their own territory. Love to see the Wolves get a stop right here.
3rd and 15 from the 13.
Wolves
Play
players
clock clicking down.
Wolves
5,
players calling
4,
for
3, 2, 1.
They
got it off.
He's going to take
QB
off up
draw.
the middle. He's going to be stopped there right at
Oh,
the
we got a flag. Usually in the area of holding.
Chad, I don't know that I wouldn't just.
It's going to be a hold against Salina. I look for him to decline it because we're looking at a 3rd and 10 or 4th and 10 for Salina. That is exactly what's going to happen. 4th and 10, Salina will line up to punt the ball.
And 10.
I believe that's Gage Koppelmarker back to receive the punt. Punt is away. He's going to try to return.
He's got it. He's got room.
He's got some space. He's going to go out of bounds. And there's a late penalty there. I believe it's going to go against Salina.
Yeah.
Some fans wanted the call on the hit of the returner, but it actually was another player that was shoved after. Somebody commented the poor band waited over an hour to get here, stuck by the train, and now they're being told they can't play.
Yeah.
Personal foul against Salina.
All right, that's going to bring up a 1st and goal for the Wolves at the, what is that, the 8-yard line?
I believe it is going to be about the 8-yard line.
First and 10 from the 8. 1st and goal.
Takes a snap. He's going to follow right behind Rogers. Gets wrapped up there.
Number 4, Dax Owens over here. Gain of a yard. 2nd and goal at the 7.
Be 2nd goal from the 7-yard line. I see some questions about the band rule. Yes, that is an OSSAA rule. Owens takes a snap. Keeps it, makes a late pitch. Laxton, he's forcing it. He's in. That's a touchdown, Wolves.
With 10:36 to go, that will put the Wolves up 19-12. I would think they're going to go for one to get up by 8.
You kick the one, you go up by 8. You basically make it a two-score game.
One score if they get the 2 points.
That is true. Yeah, one score if they get the 2
but
points.
They have to go for 2 points if they score.
You put the pressure on them by going up 8 for sure.
Into the extra point, number 6, Pete Stewart.
Snap down, kick. It is
good.
Up. It is good.
Sorry, Bobby. I keep messing up your phone.
No, you're okay. I'm just trying to stay on top of the chat. We are over 1,100 people now watching with us tonight. We're glad to have each and every one of you.
Heck of a game going on here in Davis. 10:36 to go in the game. Wolves up 20-12 over the Salina Wildcats. Only the second time that the Wildcats have really been behind this year, I believe.
They are, and again, two really good football teams playing right here on this field. That you always, you're going to see good football in playoff. And a couple years ago, we didn't have the 2A split,
right.
And so you still saw some pretty dominant wins this week, that last round of home games. But that's not the case anymore.
No.
They cut it in half. Now if you get past round 1, you start seeing some tough opponents at that point.
Oh, yeah.
And you start seeing some real ball games. And then if you go on to that third round, you're for real. And you're ready to play ball. You're one of the Final Four teams, and both these teams fighting to be in one of those spots here in 2 weeks.
Yeah, so another local team score update. Sulphur is playing Holland Hall tonight, and they're up 49-21 in that game. Hey, at least Lincoln Christian is putting it on Kingfisher, 55-0.
Wow.
Speaking of dominant teams,
Lincoln Christian and Sulphur played in that heated ball game last year in the state championship.
Stewart kicks it deep. Fumbled. Oh, and he's rounded up. He is down at the 20. Great swarming defense by the Wolves.
Number 9, Hooker on the return.
So again, Wolves got to stay up with that pressure.
Chad, I'm going to be honest. His name is Average Homeboy 7. He's the one that stumbled into our stream, thought he was watching Davis, California.
Oh, right.
And he's like, man, this is a better game anyway. And so, man, we're glad to have you. I think he was baptized as a honorary Wildcat earlier in the chat, but
okay.
We're just glad to have you with us. So 10:31 to go in the ball game, 20-12. Wolves on top. Salina with the ball, 1st and 10. Takes the snap.
Looking to throw. Now he's going to run.
He's going to drop back, going to try to throw it. Does find a receiver downfield. Going to see where they're going to mark him.
Should mark him about the 34-yard line.
He's going to be enough for a first down.
I tell you what, when you got a quarterback that can scramble, stop,
and then set his feet, make a throw. Yeah.
And he's definitely a danger with his feet because he's pretty fast. He's pretty agile. But heck of an arm to make that throw.
First and 10 at Salina from the 34.
Takes the snap, hand off up the middle. Big guy running for plenty of yardage that time. Gets across the first down marker. Across the 45 to about the 46, maybe 47. We'll see where they spot it. About the 47-yard line.
Out to the 47.
Clock continues to move. 9 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the game.
First and 10, Salina at the 47.
Salina having a little bit of success here.
Drops back, looking to throw the ball, does sling it.
Interception! This could be Grayson Bumgarner. That's going to be his third interception in 3 weeks, right, Bobby?
That is absolutely correct. He had a pick six last week, and another interception. His third one this week. So man, playing lights out on the defensive side of the ball.
So is that 4 interceptions in 3 games? Because I know he's had 2 pick sixes, right?
Yes, maybe both of them were pick sixes last week.
Okay.
I know.
Well, he had the long one, the 95-yard one.
Yeah, and then a shorter one after that. Yep.
Shorter one, so.
Great job. Bumgarner. I mean, he just happens to be in the right place at the right time so many times.
Yeah.
Turned, and that ball was hitting him right in the numbers.
He couldn't miss it. They hit him right in the gut with it. So.
Yeah. Again, a Salina player did go down on the field. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to stay here and keep talking, but that's why we went to ads there for a second.
These young men have left a lot out on that field, and it looks like maybe just a cramp.
Yep.
Going to get up and kind of walk off under his own power. A little bit of aid from the coaches, but he looks to be doing okay. Wolves get their second turnover of the night.
That was before then. 2 before, and then had that one. So that makes 3.
So the Wolves have the ball 1st and 10 at the Wildcat 40-yard line.
I apologize, Chad. We just got that wrong. That is 4 interceptions
in 3 weeks.
In 3 weeks for Bumgarner. Yeah, he had. Yeah, that is right. He had 1 prior to that, and then 2 last week. Rogers with the run, pushing the pile forward.
Gain of 7 to the 33, 2nd and 3.
Owens takes the snap. Again to Rogers.
28, Reed Rogers.
Picks up a 1st down.
Inside the 30 to the 29.
McDonald's going to come on the field and give Rogers a break.
8 minutes to go in the ball game.
Wolf ball, 1st and 10 on the 29-yard line.
First down.
Owens going to try to break it out to the outside.
Going to be a good gain. About a 5-yard gain. Going to bring up a 2nd and 5. Maybe a 2nd and 6, but.
And we've had a cell phone turned into the press box. So if you've lost your cell phone, please come up, describe it, and claim it.
Clock continues to tick. 7:20 to go here in the game.
4 yards for Owens. 2nd and 6 from the 25.
Wolves in no hurry to get up to the line.
Hands the ball off.
Oh, McDonald.
McDonald just
Man,
kinda,
that is where he is so dangerous. He just slipped through that seam.
just kind of weaseled his way through there.
Yeah.
And able to pick up positive yardage there and up for a 1st down. Keeps the clock moving.
Wolves going to be in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, keeps the clock moving. Gets a fresh set of downs for the Wolves.
This is Wolf football right here, Bobby.
Absolutely. It's exactly what you want to see. McDonald again another good run.
Number 1, Jacoby McDonald on the carry. There's a flag down on the play.
Looks like it's going to go against the Wolves, maybe.
Yeah.
Hurley against the Wolves.
I believe Dr. Mapes called it a holding.
Hurley from the spot.
Ball's going to be right at the 26-yard line. Going to be a. Looks like the Wolves have to get to the 6 to get a first.
Owens takes the snap, hands the ball off to Rogers. Rogers running over people into the backfield.
Number 28, Green Rogers on the carry.
That's going to be about a
I said about a 10-yard gain.
10-yard gain, yeah.
Bring up a 2nd and 5.
Which is where we were before the penalty.
Yep. Rogers come in and negates that penalty.
Gain of 12 yards for Rogers. To the 14-yard line.
Just under 5.5 minutes to go in the ball game. 20-12. Wolves on top. Inside the Wildcat red zone. Takes. They're going to say a timeout was called before the play clock expired. So no penalty.
Timeout. Wolves. Well, friends, we have the winner of a $50 cash courtesy of Anna Whitby.
Chad, you got any updates on that Vian Dibble or Holdenville Adair games?
Man, I'm going to have to get back there. I was peeking up at
You were picking up
281.
a couple other.
Marlowe up by 1 touchdown over Kingston, and they're in Kingston tonight. So,
Kingston obviously wanting the revenge from last year.
yes, they are. Holdenville still 14, Adair 20.
Okay,
It's
so
still a one-score game there.
one-score game up there.
And Vian up 28-7 over Dibble.
Okay.
Both those games are in the 4th. So, and then Stroud in command over Wydot, 47-14.
So, of course, Adair was in the semifinals last year. Stroud in the semifinals. Vian in the semifinals. And then, of course, Davis. Is that right?
Adair wasn't in
Adair was not. That's right. That is
We
correct.
knocked them out.
That was right. It was Stroud and
us.
Vian, and I don't remember who the fourth
I don't know
was.
who they beat.
I was thinking Adair, but it wasn't. We beat Adair in the quarterfinals. That's correct.
Yeah, because Adair and then Stroud and then Vian.
Rogers with the ball. Run over
all the way down to the 10.
Right, really close to the 10-yard line. Going to be about a 3rd and 2.
Marlowe did score. They're up 35-21 now over Kingston.
So I'm being told to shout out the Wynnewood ball game. It appears to be 26-22. Wynnewood with the lead in the 4th. Rogers again. He's going to pick up. Man, it's going to be really close to see where they mark him down.
It's going to be 4th down, 4th and 1.
To the 10-yard line, a gain of a yard.
I hear Todd Barnett calling for the tush push. I like the call. Let's do it. It's legal in football now. Let's do it. If you put Owens with the ball and just let Creed Rogers toss him, he'll probably pick up the 1st down.
He might end up in the end zone.
He very well could. He might throw him through the uprights. Looks like Parker's going to take a timeout.
Big 4th down coming up right here.
Big 4th down play. You're up by 8. You got 3:50 to go in the ball game. You're deep in the Wildcat territory. If you pick up the first down, man, it's going to be a tough road for Salina at that point.
Yep.
Not impossible by any means. You're only down one score, but it is a much tougher road at that point.
Ball is right on the 10, and it looks like the Wolves have got to get to the 9 to get the first.
I see a bunch of Davis alumni calling for the run. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody who played football here is looking for anything other than the run.
No, I agree.
Other than former broadcaster with us, Jared Morris, he's probably sitting at home. If he's watching the ball game, he's screaming to throw it.
You got one more timeout, right?
Yes, I believe we used 2 of them, so we should still have one more.
I don't know that I don't line up and try to draw them off.
Hard count. It's been a big, effective thing for the Wolves for a long time. Hand the ball to Rogers. Rogers push forward.
First down and more.
He gets inside the 5.
Number 28, Creed Rogers on the carry.
Ball is going to be placed on the
8 yards to the 2-yard line.
I can't tell if that's a 2 or the 3.
And it's another Wolves first down.
Clock continues to roll now. 3:27 to go.
Yeah, Chad, I think if you're the Wolves now, you're using every second of the play clock you possibly can. I wouldn't snap it under 5 or more than 5 seconds on the play clock.
I agree with you.
They're going to take it all the way down to about 2. Takes it actually with 1. Rogers right up the middle. Touchdown, Wolves.
There's Wolves. A 2-yard touchdown run. Number 28, Creed Rogers.
So with 3:08, that'll put the Wolves up 26-12. Stewart will come out to add a point to that, hopefully.
Attempting the extra point. Number 6, Kate Stewart.
It's good.
It is going to be good. 27-12, 3:08 to go in the ball game.
All right. If I'm a coach down there, I'm telling those boys, keep your head. Keep your head. Stay in this game. Don't lose sight. 3 minutes to go. They've shown they can throw the ball. They've shown they've got some guys that can run the ball. I don't know if you've noticed, there's also been a lot of chipping going on tonight.
There has.
Nothing out of line, but this is the point that it could get there.
Yeah, so you definitely want to keep yourself. We've seen a couple of personal foul calls. This is where you typically see that frustration we talk about so often start to settle in. But I think if you're either coach, you're having that conversation with your players right now. Like, hey, if you're the Wolves, you're up 27-12. You're telling your players, hey, keep your composure. We got to finish this ball game and finish it right. If you're Salina, you're telling your players, hey, this game is not over yet. We can go score and do something quick.
Right.
So I think that's a constant conversation no matter which side of the fence you're on this ball game. But
been a great ball game.
Heck of a ball game. I mean, if you don't like November football in Oklahoma, you can't be human. I mean, it's just so exciting, so exhilarating to see all the fans in the stands.
Somebody has updated the score in Squirtle. Salina is up 97-27 over Davis.
Okay. I don't think that one's right, but.
No, I agree. Holdenville still going to lose to Adair. That is a final. Adair 20, Holdenville 14. Wydot and Stroud still 49-14. So
little bouncing kick.
Oh my goodness. What a hit. That was a collision over there.
Trying to see who that was on the end down there. Number 3, Dice Owens, younger brother of the quarterback, just tried to be a brick wall for that returner.
Buy-in up 28-7. So that game in the top half of the bracket, I can tell you with certainty, is going to be Adair and Stroud.
Yep.
That's going to be a heck of a game.
That will be a good game.
That will be the neutral site.
So I see a comment in here that the bot is dumb. Caps is like excitement. I understand. We had to put that bot in for obvious reasons. I apologize if it's being a nuisance, but unfortunately a required thing for us to monitor the chat. So
good run by the halfback for Salina. Going to be a 9-yard gain, bring up a 2nd and 1. Salina going quick, 3 receivers to the far side.
Takes a snap, fakes the handoff, slings it out to the far side. He's going to be wrapped up almost immediately.
That's going to give him enough for the first down, I believe.
Complete to 1, Hooker. To the Willows, 48. 1st and 10, Salina. At the Willows, 48.
Salina, empty backfield.
Drops back, looking to throw the ball downfield. He's going to have to scramble, try to get away. Still looking for somebody. Throws the ball. It's going to be thrown out of bounds.
And the closest person to it was Bumgarner.
Pass was incomplete.
Going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Ball sitting right at the Wolves' 48-yard line. 2:11 to go here in the game.
2nd and 10 from the Wolves, 48.
Takes the snap, drop back, looking to throw. Scrambling to the near side. He's going to try to just pick up some yardage. Gets shoved out of bounds.
Number 5, O'Neal on the carry. Ushered out of bounds by 52.
Going to bring up about a 3rd and 7, maybe 8.
3rd and 8 from the 46. 2:04 to go in the game.
Go down. 3rd and 8 for the Wolves, 46.
Drops back. Looking to throw. Can't find anybody yet. Having to throw it and
Oh my
immediately gets
goodness.
hit.
What a hit by Pruitt.
Picks up a couple yards, maybe 3. So it'll make it about a 4th and 5 yards. Salina going to take a timeout.
4 yards on the completion.
Vian just added another score against Dibble. They're up 35-7 now in the 4th.
All right, so I'll be honest, I kind of thought that one was going to be a little bit closer, but Vian's showing that they're still a team to be reckoned with after that state championship runner-up game.
Yeah, and Bobby, if 142 ticks off this clock, we're going to have a rematch of that game in a couple of weeks.
Man, it's going to be a phenomenal game. We'll have to see if we're able to broadcast that game. We've got to apply to do that. I can't promise. I've been told there's a possibility we could do a delayed broadcast or an audio broadcast with no video. But so we're going to find out what exactly we have to do there. Hopefully we're able to bring that to you. But if not, you'll have to go watch on the NFHS network. But we've still got a minute 42 playing this ball game to see which team's going to be making it on to that 3rd round on December 5th.
4th and 4 from the Wolves, 42.
4th and 4 for the Wildcats. Takes the snap. He's going to take off and run. He's going to be stopped.
Got him. It's going to be short. It's going to be Wolf ball.
He's stopped inside the 40
to be a turnover on downs.
Wolves home and take over. First and 10 Wolves at the 39. Timeout, Wolves.
So it's going to be the timeout for the Wolves. I believe that's their final timeout.
It is.
Of course, with the ball, with 1:37 to go in the ball game. They're not going to be looking to stop the clock anymore.
In Class 2A2, in the fourth quarter, Stroud 49, Wyandotte 14. In the fourth quarter, Adair 20, Holdenville 14. In the fourth quarter, Vian 28, Dibble 7.
So I see somebody commenting, wanting to know where the next round is going to be. We won't know that until probably, I would imagine, maybe even Sunday or Monday,
Yeah.
where they pick a neutral site. Wolves going out in the victory formation. Takes a snap, takes a knee.
Number 4, Dax Owens takes the knee.
So, Bobby,
At the 38,
you got a player
man.
of the game?
Oh, man. We've gotten to where we've done an offensive and a defensive player of the game.
Right.
I think defensive, I'm going to have to go with the 4 picks in just a few weeks.
Right.
And go with Bumgarner. And the offensive side, I got to go with the rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. That is Creed Rogers.
38.
Yeah, I'd agree with you defensively.
Owens takes the
Offensively,
knee at the 37.
man, that's a tough one. Creed had a great game. Dax had a really good game.
Dax also had a really good game.
Yeah, I'm going to stay with you, but I think Dax had a heck of a game scrambling around down there. Levi Laxton making that catch where he almost took out his teammate.
Yeah, it's very true. I want to give a very honorable mention to the trenches.
Yeah,
Those guys. Listen, Salina, if you're still on here and watching,
great football team.
great football team. Played a heck of a game, and those guys are big, strong guys.
Yeah, they are.
And so for our Wolves to hold up their end of the bargain in there, shout out to those guys in the trenches. Ladies and gentlemen, it's on to the third round.
That's it. We're done here at Wolf Field, Bobby.
We are done at Wolf Field. We'll hopefully be able to bring you the broadcast. We'll have to wait and see where it's going to be, and looks to be against Vian. Man, it's going to be a phenomenal battle. So if you're not watching with us or on NFHS, you need to be at the game in the stands, because there's nothing better than football after Thanksgiving in Oklahoma.
Absolutely.
We'll see you guys next time.
Go Wolves.